Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Pam and this is the Mrs. Champion channel. Happy Saturday to you all. We are in our final Saturday of the month. Guys, this is it. We will be unstuffing this binder for the month of April to find out what we save in our 2026 yearly, quarterly, and monthly savings challenges. So I hope you had a beautiful week this week. Not too bad. I mean, the weather was, hit or miss as far as like being a little bit chillier in the beginning of the week and then, warming up as the week went on. But it's a blessing nonetheless to see another day. So we are going to get into this savings binder. But just before we do that, we are going to do our roll for your savings goal. But I will at least get this opened up and ready to go and slide that over. Okay, so we got to get caught up because apparently I forgot to do this for a couple days. And I'm going to go ahead and get our board out and see how far behind we are. Okay, so we are pretty far behind. We only have to do the last 3 days, including today. So this is from Anna Banana Budgets, and she gave this to us. And I have been telling you that she gave us a year's worth. I could have swore she did, but she didn't. She gave us the first 4 months. So she said she is working on releasing the next 4 months. So be on the lookout for that. All right, so we are going to roll our color die to see what we are saving today. And we rolled a yellow, which is a D3. And guys, if you can't see, I did order another dice tower from Budgeting Introvert. That is Shar. Absolutely love her towers. Kim, this is all Kim's fault. She's the one that got me stuck on her. So I will probably end up with every color that she makes because they are wonderful. And I love the sound that they make being, rolling down on that felt. So $1 coming in for Thursday. Let's go ahead and roll our color die again. We rolled another yellow, so that's another D3. So $2 more coming in for Friday. And then let's roll for today. And that's a yellow, and we rolled a 2. So $5 in total for the last 3 days. So let's go ahead and put that in there and see what we have in total. We have 55, 6, 7, 8, 9, 61, and 2, $62. So I am going to get a 10 to put in there for that. All right, guys, and we only have a few more days for that. Let me see what we have left. So we have 5 more days. So we will unstuff this on Thursday if we remember, which is usually our game day. So we might not unstuff this until Friday the 1st, which is perfectly fine. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and put this away, and then we're going to do your Would You Rather for today. We have been behind on that, but that's okay. There's no time constraint on this. This is just a daily savings question that I ask you guys, what would you rather do? So today is, would you rather have fur covering your entire body or have feathers covering your entire body? I feel like the fur would be like itchy, but feathers just sounds like it's like an itchy thing. Now, granted, the birds are probably like, okay, well, what do you think is happening to us? We're perfectly fine, but for me, I'd rather have fur. It would fit. If I had feathers all over my body, that would look a little weird. So could you imagine a human being walking around with entirely covered in feathers? Fur, that would kind of make sense. So let's go ahead and save $3. And we'll have $15 saved in here so far. And we are going to pull this when this set of questions is done. And we'll see what this set saved us. So just a quick little savings challenge that helps boost our savings throughout the month. All right, guys, so you let me know what you'd rather do, fur or feathers. I think they're both horrible, but if you had to pick one, I'm picking fur. Okay, so now we're going to get into our savings challenges. And the first one we're starting with is from Bookish Mama Budgets. And we are going to do both of her scratch-offs. It should only be one per board left. So let's go ahead and do this one. This one's from her Etsy shop. And let's go ahead and scratch this final one for April, which is an 8. And it might be nice if I actually got my money out and showed you how much we're saving with today. Let's grab that out. I think it's like $2.25 if I remember correctly what I put in here. But let's go ahead and get some Sort Quick on and count this up. Okay, I'm going to put the 50 to the side because, guys, I struggle with the 50. Oh, no, I got 2 50s in there, so it doesn't matter. 51, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2, 205, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, and 3. 223, that sounds weird. Did I not? Oh, okay, I didn't get all the money out. There's 2 more, so 223 plus 2 is 225. Okay, I knew something was amiss. Why would I put $223 in here? Okay, so $225, and this requires 8 of that. And let's go ahead and scratch off on this one, which was membership mail out from Ko-Fi, and this is $4. So $12 coming into this today, and this is a monthly savings challenge. So what we are going to do is we are going to set this to the side, and we will unstuff this at the end of the video to see what we saved for the entire month. So in Bookish Mama Budgets challenges for this month, we saved 20, 35, 37, 39, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So $46. So that is awesome. Let's go ahead, and I know I shouldn't worry about condensing down, but I am out of big bills because of it being the end of the month. So this is going to make it easier for me throughout this video to condense as I go. So $46 in those savings challenges. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set the money to the side and leave the challenges in the envelope, because at the end of the video, we're just going to put everybody's money together and see what we saved in total. Let me go ahead and get another challenge out of here before I forget. And it is a challenge from Megan at Rad Girl Budgets that we saved earlier on in the month, and I had it set aside so that we didn't forget to include it in our account. So I'm just going to put Lindsay's money in the back like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to my savings challenges that are from my Almost Ultimate 2026 savings book. We're going to do our Saturday savings right here. And if I remember correctly, we saved $13 last week. So this week we're going to save the other half of the 25, which would be 12. So let's go ahead and finish coloring as 25. We'll grab $12 and add up what we saved. So 12. Let's get the money out for that. Okay, so our Saturday savings, we completed, oops, that goes there. Okay, we have 20, 40, 55, 57, and $58. Okay, that's awesome because I need 20s, guys. I need 20s. Okay, so $58 for that. And we are going to go ahead and move on to our scratch and save. There should be 3 scratchers left on this, and there is. April came with Purple Rain. This is also part of my savings book. So we have a 5, a 7 for 12. Ooh, we're getting some big numbers. And a 2 for 14. So 14 coming into here. I'm glad we had like an extra $25, $30 to put in this, because I forgot that this could get a little spicy the way I made it. So let's go ahead and clean that up. Okay, so that is $14 coming into that one. So 10, 12, 13, and 14 for that. And that was our monthly scratch and save. Let's go ahead and see what we saved in total. 20, 30, 42, 43, 44, and $45 for that. Let's do this. Okay, that'll work. And then we'll do this. 45. Okay, perfect. We'll set that to the side. And let's go ahead and do our Easter double dice. Now, as much as I want to finish this, I'm going to do a couple or a few, and then we'll come back if we can, if there's money left over. If there's not, then I'm probably going to pull it, to be honest with you guys. So let's go ahead and do pink and purple. We'll make pink on top, purple on the side. And let's get a blue. Okay, so purple on top, or I said pink on top, purple on the side. So we have 3 and 1. So 3 and 1 is 2. Okay, pink on top. 4 and 3. 4 and 3 we already did. 3 and 4 we already did. Okay, 3 and 6 is 3. And then let's go ahead and see if 6 and 3, that's already done. Okay, 3 and 5 is 2. 5 and 3 is 2. We did that. Did I get my 2? Sorry for the noise, guys. They're doing a lot of work in the area. 3 and 3 is the lamb. So we already did that. So let's go ahead and do some of these icons that are worth more. This one was a $6 icon here. And then let's do this heart for $1. And then we're going to stop there. Let's see what we have left. We have 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, $13 yet to come in here. So let's just pause for now. I'm not even going to worry about counting this up for now. I'm going to leave this to the side. Our D20 roll and save, we do not pull that into the end of the year. That's our yearly, one of our yearly challenges. So I'm going to set that to the side, and hopefully we'll have enough money to come back and finish up that challenge with $13. But let's go ahead and move on to our next savings challenge, which is going to be from Jamie at Charmer Budgets, because we have some challenges that aren't coming out of here, and that's our quarterly challenges and our yearly challenges. So let's go ahead and finish up this last icon for $6. And I just had my purple. I couldn't find it. And now I lost it again. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and color this in. I'm going to go ahead and put that on the inside as well. Okay, so this is our last $5 icon for the month of April. This is a freebie in Jamie's Ko-Fi. If you want to guys go and grab it, please subscribe to her and show her some love over there. Okay, so $5 will finish up April. This is a quarterly savings challenge, so we won't be pulling this until the end of June. Okay, so we have $20 in here for savings. Awesome. All right, we are going to go ahead and move on to our Enchanted Owl's Nest challenge. And it is a monthly savings challenge that we will be pulling now. Let me go ahead and get it out because I don't have it in order. Okay, so we color in our final 2 icons here, and this should have saved us $25. Let's get this out. So we have 20. This is a $2.50 icon, $2.50 icon. So we're adding 5, and now we have our 25. We're going to go ahead and, oh, this is not monthly. This is quarterly, guys. So this money is staying in here. $25 is staying in. And this is why I try to make sure that my binder over here is marked so I don't pull a quarterly challenge when I'm not supposed to. That is definitely not a monthly. Okay, now we're going to move on to Amy by Nature, and Amy got some help this week. Thank you, Jesus, because last week I had to put all 50 of my allotted money in there. We are bringing 3 tiny challenges into this today. So today is getting 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. So we still have to put in today, we have to put in $50. So we still need $28 to do that. So let's make sure this is 50. 20, 30, 5, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 50. Okay, so that's correct. I'm going to go ahead and get the last 50 from over here. I'm going to put this up front so I remember to color in my block. Let me show you what that challenge is looking like so far. We are working on the Save 800 in 2026. We have already completed the Save 200, and we will be coloring in this block here. So that means after next week, we will have saved all 800 plus our 200. So $1,000 so far. We are on a great track to finish this challenge by the end of the year. So then the next one we'll be saving is Save 1,200 in 2026. So that is excellent. I'm super, super excited for us. Super proud that we've been consistent and saving. And thank God we haven't had to pull anything to make that happen. So let's go ahead and get into our No Bucks Given challenge. This is a monthly savings challenge that we pull. This is for April. We need $13 to come into here to equal our $52 saved for this month. So 10, 11, 12, 13. So let's make sure this is 52. 20, 30, 45, 47, 49, 51, and 2. Perfect. So we're going to go ahead and set this to the side. April is complete. March is complete. So next time you see one of these boards, it'll be completely empty. And we'll start in May next Saturday. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, next up is a savings challenge from Play to Save. And this is a monthly savings challenge. We're going to go ahead and put in our last $3. This should be a 20. Well, let's see. We need 3. I think it's a $20 savings challenge. Let's see. It's either 20 or 25. Okay, so for play to save, we have 10, 15, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Perfect. We'll just keep that like that for now. Okay, so we will start on May next week and then June the following month. All right, and if you guys don't know, if you're new here, the majority of the savings that come out of here, especially the monthly savings, goes to our Roth IRA. We do save $500 per month for that retirement fund. So this is how we play with our money and save at the same time. Okay, next up is Mama's Budget and More. She is a quarterly savings challenge. So we're going to do our final $6 in hers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each icon is $1. So let's grab our 5, 6, and let's see what we saved so far for the month of April. We're working on our second quarter. 25 and 6, and that's exactly what we should have. $26 per month, and we will pull this at the end of June. Next up is Jessie Budgets. It looks like we only have $4 remaining for this savings challenge. So let's go ahead and color in our final 2 icons for $4. And this is $16 saved this month. And this is a quarterly challenge as well. So this money will stay in the binder and we'll pull it at the end of June. I have been trying to use up this yellow because it is on its last leg. I want every bit of my money out of this marker. So there's 4, 2, 3, and 4. Let's see if we can condense that down at all. And I don't think we can. 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So we can do this. There we go. Make some room for my 2. All right, so $16 for the month of April. We have 2 more months to go before we can pull any of that money. Okay, next up is Kimmy's Corner. She is helping me save monthly. So we are going to go and do 1, 2, and this 3, 4, 5. That's a $5 savings today. This should be $20 per month in Kimmy's challenges. And we do have 10, 15, and 20 in that savings challenge. So you will see May and June coming in next week. All right, next up is Budget with Lysandra, and we have her final icons here. So 4, 5, 6, and 7 to finish up this challenge. This is a monthly savings challenge for Budgeting with Lysandra. So let's go ahead and see what we saved in total and finish coloring in our icons. So we have 20, 35, 36, 37, 38, and 39. Perfect. That's exactly what we should have. And we're going to go ahead and mark off 1, 2, 3, plus this little ice cream for another $4 equaling 7 today. So cute. So next week you will see May and June's board coming into this binder for savings. And we're going to go ahead and pull this now because that is for the month of April. All right, next up is our game from Anna and Lacey. Anna Banana Budgets and Lacey at Blue Kiwi Budgets. And what we're going to do is this savings is going towards any Mother's Day spending. So I am going to, which is probably dinner, y'all, because, you know, I'm not going out. It's crazy on Mother's Day weekend. Like, no, we're not even going to do this. We're just going to go ahead and finish the last blocks. Yeah, it's just too crazy. I usually stay in the house on that day. I'd much rather grab some food and just have it at home. So this icon is a D5 roll. So let's go ahead and roll our D5. That is $3. So let's go ahead and mark that off. That's 3, 2, and 3. We need 5 for this one. And we need 3 for this one. And we need 2 for this one. So we have finished this game. 1 and 2. And let's see what it saved us for the month. And like I said, we'll pull this, but this is going to be strictly going to Mother's Day savings. So this is 20, 32, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 42. 43, 44, 45. Let's make sure. 20, 35, 37, 8, 9, 41, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So $45 for that. And I need to put this to the side with a note that says Mother's Day. We're still going to count it in our month end, but I need to make sure that specifically this goes to Mother's Day. $45. Okay, perfect. So we'll let that dry. I'm just going to set that on top. And you will see Anna Lacey's game, next game, and coming into the binder next week. All right, look how close we're getting to this one, guys. This is a $250 savings challenge that we've been working on since January 3rd, 2026. So we are going to put another $16 into this, and this is from Miranda at Shades Budget. She did give us a light and a dark version. I am working with the light version for now, and I think it'll last half of the year. Sometime maybe I'll start it in October, maybe late in September, or the beginning of September. You will see me do the dark version. This was a massive, massive amount of savings, and yeah, I'm here for it. So you will see this again, even when we're done with it. It will be back, coming back into this binder. And I can't believe $256 will be what we saved at the end of this one. Okay, so $16 coming in. 10. I don't know if I can make change. I'm going to have to. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And we need 6 of that. 4, 5, 6. Alrighty, perfect. So we don't have any 5s or anything left, but once we unstuff all this, we surely will. So there's our 16. And let's see what we saved so far in Miranda's challenge. We might actually be able to condense this down as well. 150, 170, 190, 210, to 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 224. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that and condense this down. So we have a 220 and 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. Now we are starting to get a little bit of our big bills back. Okay, 224 in Miranda's challenge. So yeah, we have 16 more dollars. Is that right? 224 and 16. What is that? That sounds like 240. Sounds like I shorted myself somewhere. But we'll figure that out at another time. I have to get my calculator out and make sure that I add these all up, because I'm pretty sure this is $256. But anyway, we're finishing this in the very first Saturday of May. Awesome. I can't wait to do that. All right, so next up is our final 2 icons from Ashley at Savings with Ashley Corella. We're going to go ahead and mark off these final 2 spots that are $3 a piece. This is a monthly savings challenge. So let's go ahead and grab our $6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And let's see what we have in here. We're pulling this as well. So we have 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7. Okay, so $27, and that's correct because there's 9 eggs, so $3 a piece. And you will see Ashley's next savings in April. In May. We've been working with this one since January. So awesome, awesome. We are really speeding through this year. It's crazy how fast everything is really going. All right, next up is Divine Savings Code. This is a quarterly savings challenge. This box right here is for Q2, Q3, and Q4. So let's go ahead and roll our D6 twice. So we're going to do for here. And that is a 4. And this one is a D6 times 2. And that's a 3. So times 2 would be 6. So we're putting $10 into here today. It's perfect. And so far we have 20, 32, and 4. $34 saved for Q2. That is amazing. So we do 2 rolls per week. And then once we're done with this final 2 rolls, we'll pull that money for Q2. All right, next up is our Sunday Plan with Friends. Here's our gnome George right here. He is all colored in, and we save $5 per gnome. So let's go ahead and get this out. So that would be $20. All right, there we go. For Save with Judy, this is a quarterly savings challenge, so we are just getting started. Once this is all filled in and colored in and saved for, we will pull it at that point. Okay, last challenges in here that we haven't seen today are our challenges from Becca Budget 777. We are finishing up our Operation Challenge. This is exciting too. We've been working at this one for quite some time. This is a sticker challenge that I had incorporated into my Bare Bones Box Challenge savings. If you guys remember that from the Fridays, I was doing that. And we didn't finish it up over there, but we're finishing it up here in her envelope. And so we're going to do the spare ribs, and then we're going to do the Adam's apple. So let's see what those are going to save us. So the Adam's apple was $4, and then the spare ribs was $2, so $6 coming in this. This should have saved us, it says right here, $102. So let's make sure that's what we have here. 50, 70, 95, 100, 1, and 2. So $102. So that is correct. Let's grab 100. It's going to just make things easier when I have to count this out. So 102 going into there. So I will count this towards this binder, even though it's been in 2 different binders. We'll just put it at this month in the month savings challenge. So because it doesn't matter, it can go anywhere. So I usually keep these sticker challenges and then I laminate them and then they become rolling saves for me. So this will not, you will be seeing this again eventually back on the channel. Sticker challenges aren't cheap, y'all, so I get the most out of things that I can, and I think it's a good idea for a lot of us to do that. Or if you are really interested, maybe sharing these challenges with someone else who can actually save with it as well. All right, so next up are our Becca challenges that are our yearly sticker challenges. So we're going to do our last egg. Each icon or each sticker is $5. So let's go ahead and put that down. We're going to grab... I can't make change, so I gotta remember I need $5 for that. And then we are all caught up with our bookmark savings, which we're doing low budget. So what that means is if you get a 15, it's 6, 1 plus 5. If you get a 22, it's 4, 2 plus 2. So we need $5 for this because I didn't realize our bookmark is complete. So let's go ahead and make change for 10 over here. And we got quite a bit of money left, so that's great. We're going to go back and finish my previous challenge. So anyway, for our yearly sticker challenge and our bookmark challenge, we saved this month $20, $32, $37, and $38 for that. So this will go back in our binder, and we'll start on May next week. All right, so let's see what we have left over in money. Last week when we had leftover, we pushed it into Monday's video, which is what we may do today. But we do have $10, $20, $35, $36. We needed 13 to finish my dice game. So that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to mark these off. 1, 2, 3, plus 3 is 6, plus 2 is 8, plus 2 is 10, plus 1 is 11, 12, and $13. So 13, let's come back up here where our money was. So we'll put 2 back, grab a 10 and a 5. And let's see what we saved in this dice game today. Or for the month, I should say. This is a lot. I wasn't expecting for this game to save so much. 20, 40, 55, 61, 62, 63, 64. Oh my gosh, none of this is in order. Plus 5 is 69, 71, 2, and 3. So 73, 20, 40, 50, 65, 7, 8, 9, 71, 2, and 3. So $73 from this Easter double dice. My goodness. So I'm just going to set that to the side. We are done with this board. We will bring in my new game next month, or next weekend, I should say, when we start for the month of May. So guys, we have a stack of cash up here to go ahead and sort through. But before we do that, we are going to be pushing $23 into our game or our savings binder for tomorrow. We'll push this into our spring themed savings, so we'll have a good bit of money to save in that binder tomorrow. But we'll also be unpacking that one tomorrow as well because it's the last Sunday in April. So I'm going to go ahead and finish cleaning up here, getting all my things put away and in order. Then we're going to count up this big old stack of cash here and see what we save for the month of April. That's going to go, the majority of this is going into our Roth IRA. All right, guys, give me a moment. Let me get all cleaned up and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so I have everything sorted out. At least I think I do. And we are going to go ahead and add up all of our savings that came out of our 2026 yearly, quarterly, and monthly savings challenges. Now, these challenges are either challenges that we've been working on since January or just throughout the month of April. Any quarterly challenges will be pulled at the end of June, and any yearly challenges, of course, will be pulled at the end of December. So let's go ahead and count up what we save this month in the month of April. So we have this $45 savings that I'm keeping separate for Mother's Day, but let's go ahead and count it. Then we have 100, 200. Then we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, so 260. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65. And for our ones, we have 10, 20, $25. So a total of $685 this month, which is quite excellent because of $500 of that has to go into our Roth, leaving us with $185. $45 of that is going to Mother's Day. So we have an overage of $140, which we can put to sinking funds. We can put into our Discover, which is basically our emergency fund, or do whatever we want with. So that is awesome. As long as I meet that $500 goal every month, you know, anything else is just extra. So guys, thank you so much for joining my channel today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. Enjoy this final Saturday of April. And I will see you tomorrow in our savings challenge for our spring theme binder. We'll do our challenges and then we'll unstuff anything that we completed throughout the month of April and see how much we saved in that binder alone. So guys, thank you so much for joining me again today. Have a wonderful rest of your day and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.